To get the foreign investors to agree to this, Miran's papers suggest slapping tariffs on their trade or withdrawing military support. Imagine the United States withdrawing its military support to strong-arm other countries into playing ball in economics. That's exactly what this document suggests. It's a policy paper published by Stephen Miran in November 2024, just before he became Donald Trump's top economic advisor. It lays out what has become known as the Mar-a-Lago Accord, a strategy to boost US manufacturing and lower American borrowing costs. To fund things like the military, education, and healthcare, governments borrow money. For example, the US issues bonds, which are debt contracts that are sold to people, banks, and other investors. These creditors lend money to the government for, let's say, 10 years. They receive some interest payments and technically get their money back after the agreed time. The US government borrows about $2 trillion every year like this. But the interest payments the US government makes to its creditors have increased since 2021. The US Central Bank raised interest rates to rein in inflation, which pushed up borrowing costs for the government as well. And that's where the Mar-a-Lago Accord comes in. The idea would be to force other countries to swap their existing US bonds for new ones that last for 100 years and pay lower or no interest. To get the foreign investors to agree to this, Miran's papers suggest slapping tariffs on their trade or withdrawing military support. Changing how global finance works through such threats is a slippery slope because it casts doubt on the creditworthiness of the US government.
I have a hard time imagining this actually happening, but frankly, I have a hard time imagining them even asking for this because I think it'd be kind of nuts.
Those ideas are out there. They're not official policy yet. But the thing is, senior members of the Trump administration are already questioning whether the United States should provide military support around the globe for free. If this document becomes official policy in its current form, it could be risky for the US. Telling investors to take US debt at gunpoint could backfire, as it would cause investors around the world to shy away from taking on US debt altogether. Such a drop in demand would in turn increase borrowing costs that the US is trying to bring down in the first place.